All right, Shalom. First, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai, Bahashem Rachak Kudash. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone, and peace and blessings to the elect. I just came across this article published July 13th. This is on RT News, and it says NYC mayor calls for unity after viral video shows man putting Bronx cop in headlock as crowd cheers. All right, and instantly it made me think of what's that? 2nd Ezra, the 15th chapter. All right, where it says they shall not regard their kings nor their princes. All right, the course of their actions shall stand in their power. Okay, and that's what you see going on. You have this now there's this new thing. You have people who are pro cops, all right, pro NYPD, facing off against people who are BLM, so-called Black Lives Matter. All right. And, you know, they're basically clashing. They said they had their last night was the second night in a row, all right, that they've been having these clashes, okay? So I'm going to read this article real quick, man, because, hey, things are getting heated up, all right? People are in that spirit, man, okay? So it says, in response to a viral video of a Bronx man putting an officer in a headlock, which outraged police unions, New York Mayor Bill de Blasio said there is a lot to do to heal the relationship between police and the community. But that's the thing, though. The relationship between police and the community, at this point, you know, the vibration that's out there, people are not in this, they're not in the spirit of trying to have a relationship between the police and the community. All right, you might have, you know, as many videos as come out, you know, where you have a cop playing basketball, you know, with you know, kids in the park and all. That's not going to stop people, all right, or erase all the other things that they've done. Okay. So it says that starts with standing together and advancing reforms. Well, the scriptures say that's not going to happen. All right. According to the scriptures, these people are going to do what they want to do. All right. Not standing together with you, but what they want to do. Okay, so it says it starts with standing together and advancing reforms, but it also means we cannot accept violence against our police officers. And right now, what they're doing is they're you know, he put the cop in the headlock, okay, but wait till they actually start, you know, getting like violent, you know, lethally. They start using lethal weapons to fight back against the cops. All right, that, you know what I mean, that's going to be. All right, and at that point, the police are going to have to defend themselves, okay? But we're in that time of prophecy, all right, where people are not regarding, all right, they don't care what level of authority you're in, because that's the spirit the Lord has put upon the earth, okay? The love of many is waxing cold, man. The scriptures say in Ecclesiastes, the 3rd chapter, which I'm going to get, all right, that there's a time for everything under the sun, there's a time. Okay, there's a time for everything, and right now we're in the time of prophecy, okay, and we're not in the time of the peaceful prophecy. We're in the time of war. All right. So let me get this real quick. This is Ecclesiastes chapter 3, verse 1. To everything there is a season and a time to every purpose under the heaven. Okay, a time to be born and a time to die, a time to plant and a time to pluck up that which is planted, a time to kill and a time to heal. A time to break down and a time to build up. A time to weep and a time to laugh. So notice how it says a time to what? A time to kill and a time to heal. So you got the mayor talking about now is the time to heal and now is the time to, you know, come together and all of that. But these people are not in that spirit. Okay? They don't want to hear that. All right? So it says, let me go back to the article real quick. All right. So it says, continuing on, that starts with standing together and advancing reforms, but it also means we cannot accept violence against our police officers, de Blasio added in a tweet on Sunday night with a link to a story about the wild incident. All right. It says, the Surgeons Benevolent Association tweeted the video on Saturday, triggering a tsunami of criticism and calls for resignation over the mayor's failure to address the crime wave. and plans to defund the police amid nationwide anti-racism and police brutality protests. Yeah, because it's like de Blasio is soft, you know. You got Cuomo on the other hand, who he's like very adamant, you know. He you know he'll say certain things, you know, and he strikes people as that kind of, you know, person. All right, but on the other hand, you got de Blasio, you know, which he's more like, you know, he doesn't want to really put these draconian style laws right into place. But hey, according to biblical prophecy, the Lord is gonna put the Spirit on people to where that's what's gonna happen, man. That's what this whole thing is leading to. All right, they're cultivating the minds of the people to get ready to accept the draconian style martial law. Okay, that's the kind of they're training you to be obedient. All right, they say no masks, that means they say wear masks, that means wear masks. All right, and then they have the people on their side, you know, those that fall so easily for their trap. All right, fall for their snare. Okay, it says de Blasio is a failure. All right, and this is from SBA, the SBA NYPD. It says de Blasio is a failure in every sense of the word. The only mayor in America where the people have a petition to have him removed. An honorable profession in the NYPD has been destroyed by one man who simply hates cops. You hear this? And this from the NYPD. All right, this is how they feeling about de Blasio, man, about the mayor. All right, hey, the scriptures say kingdom against kingdom. All right, even on a low level and a high level. The Lord said he was going to set the Egyptians against the Egyptians, and the modern day Egyptians, all right, are you so-called Americans, because this is spiritual Sodom and Egypt, pursuant to Revelation, the 8th chapter, the 11th chapter, right around the 8th verse. So it says, the skirmish occurred on July 1st in the Bronx, when a pair of officers were trying to arrest a suspect who resisted being put into their police car. While the crowd was bullying and taunting the officers, when one of the officers charged to detain another man, the suspect put him in a headlock or chokehold, a controversial tactic for which police are often criticized and which is about to be banned in New York City. All right. It says, after a short struggle, the suspect brings the cop to the ground and runs away as the crowd continues to cheer and shout profanities. This is why they're going to bring in those troops. Okay, this is why they're going to bring in the UN troops, okay, the FEMA Gerber troops, because these regular so-called police ain't doing it. You know, they're not able to handle, you know, they can keep the peace when people are willing to cooperate, but when you have such a mass, you know, group of individuals, especially Jake, who are not trying to cooperate, okay, and then here it is, you getting put, you know, so how do you think these police officers feel going to work? They're like, the mayor ain't doing nothing to support us, okay, and here it is, the people are against us. So here it is, you could be trying to put arrest somebody, and then another person sees you trying to do that as a cop, and then he comes in and they probably, both of them could jump you, you know. It says the officer suffered a gash to the head that required several stitches, and while many people online condemned the attack on law enforcement, some found twisted irony in a situation where a controversial chokehold was used against an officer. Okay? It says, meanwhile, it emerged that the suspect is a known gang member who turned himself in a week later, according to the New York Post. That doesn't even make any sense. You know, you go resist arrest, escape, run away, and then turn yourself in. It says, but wound up being released without any charges, pending further investigation by Bronx DA's office. The violence against the police officer speaks for itself, an NYPD spokesperson said after the incident went viral. We are now in discussions with the district attorney regarding the case. All right, and that's pretty much it on that article, man. And then there was another one about, it says, heinous and unprovoked stabbing spree on New York subway caught on video. And there's been a lot of articles coming out basically saying that New York is not a area to be desired to live in anymore. You know, everybody's moving out of New York and they don't desire to live in this place anymore, man. This place has become a hellhole. All right. And that's going to be America. As the scriptures say in Isaiah the 47th chapter. Okay. Sit in the dust. Matter of fact, let me pull that up. Okay. Because the glory of kingdoms, all right, is going to be brought low and is going to be shown for what it truly is. A dirty, stinking whore. All right. This is Isaiah 47:1. Come down and sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon. Sit on the ground, there is no throne, O daughter of the Chaldeans, for thou shalt be no more called tender and delicate. And that's speaking ultimately about America, but you can relate that to New York right now, because New York is like that main area. Even, what's her name? I believe it was Alicia Keys made that song in New York. All right, my voice ain't the best, but that's the song, you know? I forgot the lyrics, something along the lines of where dreams are made and stuff like that. You know, you got Manhattan, but all these places are becoming undesirable. Okay, because of the hell the Lord is bringing on this place. That's why the Lord said, "What? Sit thou in the dust. There is no throne." That those compliments. All right, how this place was highly esteemed. All that is being taken away, and the Most High is raising up what? His men. He's raising up his nation, and he's bringing his name. All right, and putting respect back on it. Okay, raising spirituality back on the earth. And it's just like a seesaw. As Esau falls, Jacob comes up. Okay. I'll read a couple more verses. It says, take the millstones and grind meal. Uncover thy locks and make bare the leg. Uncover the thigh and pass over the rivers. All right, become exposed. So that's what the Lord is doing, because through treachery and deceit, this kingdom has stayed afloat. But what is the Lord doing? He's bringing this place down by revealing, all right, the secrets of this place. You know, when you know somebody, all right, and you see them as a regular person until you hear something about them. You know, you might see a certain chick, and then you hear that, oh, she got banged out by the whole neighborhood. Now the next time you see her, you're looking at her a certain kind of way, because now you see her and you think something. You know, she's been exposed, even though she might not know it. But your perception of her has changed now. Oh, she's a nice girl. Well, now you're thinking, yo, damn, like, she be acting all nice and innocent, but this whole time, the whole block done got a piece of her. You see? So now you're seeing her differently. So now people are seeing America and America differently, because now the Lord is revealing all the dirt and the secrets. Verse 3, thy nakedness shall be uncovered. Yea, and the thing is, the nakedness that's being uncovered isn't even something nice to look at. This ain't something that you want to break your neck for. This is something you want to look away at. It's an eyesore, not eye candy. So that's what's making it worse. The Lord is uncovering America's nakedness, but on top of that, she got sores, blisters. You know what I'm saying? Her shit stink. Okay. You know, she got cuts, wounds. All is disgusting. You know. So when you see that, you're like, oh no, no. All right, it says, thy shame shall be seen. I will take vengeance, and I will not meet thee as a man. So the Lord is really doing damage on this place, because it's going down internally and then externally. All right. The Lord is taking down the reputation of this place, and then he's going to physically take this place down, man. All right. And we're very, very close to that point. All right. So, yes, it's a very beautiful thing. Esau can come with his last hurrah. He can come with his last attempt to try and maintain his kingdom, but that's not going to last, man. All right, that's not going to last, because Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahweh Shai is going to come and take this place down, man. And that's what we're waiting for. All right, the year of our Redeemer's return. Okay. Anyway, with that, I'm ended here. Lord willing, this was edifying unto the elect. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahweh Shai Ba'Hashem Rachak Wadash. Until next time, Shalom.